get him or get stuck.
Bring it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
And the series tonight takes place in New York, where it'll be the Knicks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, they escaped with a close win in Game 5. That one was up in the air until the final buzzer. They'd love to put this one out of reach early, if possible. And we'll be seeing Josh Richardson, second-round pick who's developed into one of the better two-way wings in the game, Shaq.
Yeah, he's starting to get comfortable in that lead role. The team believes in him, and they're pushing him to seize the opportunity.
You know, as a scorer, he's great. And when he gets his open looks, I'm telling you, this guy really worked hard on his ability to create, too. I do like Josh Richardson.
And the game just about ready to start. We send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you could join us for it. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to remind you that any spectator...
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Julius Randle. DeJounte Murray is out there with Reed. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Nicholson in at the 3. And for the Knicks, we've got Champ. Erickson is out there with Porter. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and Harrell's in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so off the tip, it's New York. The pass to Champ. Five on the clock. Goes up at the stripe, and that one is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Randle. And the basket is good.
So creative on offense. Randle getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Here is Porter. Pass to Harrell. Here's Champ. Reed covering. With the fadeaway. The shot's good from Champ.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Nicholson, guarded by Porter. Now, here is Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Champ. Reed covering. And he gets it to go. Champ's got 6 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Murray. Passes it to Reed. Murray with it. With some arc, and it's good. 2 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Champ. 6 points for him. And again, it's New York.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Spurs trail by 4. Murray surveying the D. Handle outside. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Nurkic can't hit. New York leading by 4. Porter passes to Champ. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Feeds it to Harrell. Shoots over Nurkic. Harrell kicks to Porter. Here's Champ. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's stolen. And here is Harrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Champ. Reed covering. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
No question they deserve some credit, but they were really helped out by what was a very shaky performance on the other side. Nobody on that squad had a night they want to remember.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Udo's checked in. DeRozan comes in for Nicholson. Josh Richardson's checked in for Reed. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Murray. Here's Jenkins. Sinks the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Holiday. Group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. For San Antonio, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. On the floor for San Antonio, Murray out there with Reed. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Nicholson in at the 4. Here's Caruso. And the pass to Champ. Back to Williams. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Murray up on top. The feed to Nicholson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Here's Caruso. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The Knicks making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Murray dishes to DeRozan. Over Williams. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from DeRozan.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Lets a floater go. Makes it 2 points there from Champ. Champ's got 12 points in the game.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
1:36 left here in the second. Pass to Harrell. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And too long on the shot.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Spurs, delivered in a major way. He scored 18 points and a couple of boards as well. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here's Nicholson, guarded by Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That free throw missing.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
A different look now for San Antonio. Udo's checked in, and it's Richardson in for Reed. He hits the second from the line. There's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Champ. Pocket 6. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shoots from 12. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Erickson is out there with Harrell. Then there's Champ. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now Murray. Here's Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Randall. Rebound by Harrell. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Pass to Randall. No good. Shot missing. And New York will come the other way.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Champ. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Dinwiddie against Murray. Here's Randall. Another shot. It's tipped, and they get it back. Nice hit again. Nurkic can't hit.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Kicks it to Hill. Passes to Champ. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to...
.151 left in the third quarter. Richardson, good.
Awesome seeing Richardson get a little tricky with the ball. Some fancy moves there.
The Knicks leading by 10. Jenkins the pass to Champ. Richardson with the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Spurs trail by 10. Holiday surveying the floor. Randall against Erickson. Randall kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Back to Randall. Looking to get back on track here. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Champ, guarded by Holiday. Hart, no good. And San Antonio shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Udo. Misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 10.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
Here's Champ. Richardson cover. New York moving it around. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Holiday. The Knicks making the shot. In the corner, it's Richardson. It's deflected, but he stays with it and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Richardson. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Remember, Josh Richardson, a second-round pick. He has come a long way in this league in a short time. A great athlete who shoots it well and enjoys playing the D.
And so it's New York. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter. Josh Richardson out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Udo in at the small forward position.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Murray finds Nurkic, and he trims the lead to single digits. Nurkic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And so it's New York with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Dinwiddie passes to Champ. The pass to Harrell. Clock at 6. Nurkic with the steal. High post try. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Champ. Richardson covering. Pass to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Richardson. Here's Udo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Dinwiddie passes to Porter. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the shot is good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
The Knicks leading by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Champ. Picked him clean. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Udo. No good that time. And New York will come the other way.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Over to the wing. Here's Champ. He's covered by Murray. Shot clock at 5. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Erickson's checked in for New York. And San Antonio with the change here too. Reedy's checked in for Richardson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Murray, the pass to Nurkic. 3D that time from Harrell. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Julius Randle's checked in for the Spurs. And the Spurs with possession. A 12-point game. That one drops for him. Reed's got his first basket.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And the basket by Erickson.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
And Randle throws it down.
And something about watching lefties who can get up like that just looks different, doesn't it, Kevin?
Passes it to Champ. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. No good from Champ. Spurs trail by 10. Murray outside. There's the pass to Randle. Back to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Over Porter. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. New York calls timeout. They're leading by 10. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. The presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Champ.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And you know, his performance tonight is going to make the championship all that much sweeter for him. He knows he has been the biggest factor in earning them that trophy. Lets it go. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Champ, following the basket by Julius Randle. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doubled by Murray. Champ, the pass to Dinwiddie. And the rebound by Nurkic. Here's Nicholson. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Champ. Off the mark. And they've done it. The New York Knicks have won the NBA championship. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, this is a historic moment for these players and that coaching staff. And trust me, Kevin, they're going to enjoy every minute of what's coming to them. A night they will never forget for the rest of their lives.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
First of all, Jay, congrats. Tremendous season.
My G, Ted. Thank you, brother.
Walk us through the first moment you knew you were an NBA champion.
Man, it doesn't feel real to me. It's like a dream, you know? That's what you work for your whole life, and then you actually do it. It's just a surreal moment. You know, best part for me is no one can take it away now. I'm a champion, whether you like it or not. It's in the history books. Case closed. God, it feels incredible.
You've had an incredible journey, Che. What kind of advice would you give to a younger version of yourself? Say, someone who's taking an unconventional path to the league.
Man, that's a great question, Patty. I would say, you know, at some point, you gotta trust other people. Like, believe in yourself for sure, but you gotta listen to people who've been there before you and know what they're talking about. And you gotta pick the right people to listen to. People that care about you and don't just want something from you. If you do that, work hard, you'll be all right.
Jay, not only are you an NBA champion, you're the MVP of the finals. What does this award mean to you?
It means a lot. This is the kind of thing I grew up dreaming about, so I feel really blessed.
How does it feel to silence all the haters?
Anyone who's ever tried to do something like this, where the odds are against you, you have people telling you can't do it, you're not good enough, you're crazy for trying. So it's pretty satisfying. But that shouldn't be your main motivation. You should do it for you, you know? For the love of the game, for your teammates. But it adds a little something to it to shut those people up. I can't lie, Vin. This energy is amazing. Like, I'm gonna try to keep this short, all right? But everything we've been through, it makes this moment so much sweeter. And looking back on that moment when we won the NBA championship, it was incredible. I get chills for real just thinking about it. We are the champs, baby! We are the champs! And I'm telling y'all right now, we're gonna be here again, this exact same spot next June. Repeat, baby. We're bringing it back home.